गलन्ति गाङ्गेयं विमलतरगीतैव महतो नगाधीशात् श्रीमद्रमणमुनिरूपा जनिमति पदो वाणीरूपात् गणपतिकवेर्भक्तहृदयं समुद्रं संयाति प्रबलमलहारिण्यनुपदम्।
श्री रमण गीता एकादशोऽध्यायः। ज्ञानसिद्धि सामरस्य कथनम्। षोडशे दिवसे रात्रौ विविक्ते मुनिसत्तमम् गुरुं ब्रह्मविदां श्रेष्ठं नित्यम् आत्मनि संस्थितम् उपागम्य महाभागं सोऽहं कैतवमानवं रमणं स्तुतवानस्मि दुर्लभज्ञानलब्धये। त्वय्येव परमानिष्ठा त्वय्येव विशदामतिः अम्भसामिव वाराशिर्विज्ञानानां त्वमास्पदम्। त्वं तु सप्तदशे वर्षे बाल्य एव महायशः लब्धवानसि विज्ञानं योगिनामपि दुर्लभम्। सर्वे दृश्या इमे भावा यस्य छायामया स्तव तस्य ते भगवन्निष्ठां को नु वर्णयितुं क्षमः। मज्जतां घोरसंसारे व्यापृतानामितस्ततः दुःखं महत्तितीर्षूणां त्वमेका परमागतिः। पश्यामि देवदत्तेन ज्ञानेन त्वां मुहुर्मुहुः ब्रह्मण्यानां वरं ब्रह्मन् सुब्रह्मण्यं नराकृतिम्। न त्वं स्वामि गिरौ नाथ न त्वं क्षणिकपर्वते न त्वं वेङ्कटशैलाग्रे शोणाद्रावसि वस्तुतः। भूमविद्यां पुरानाथ नारदाय महर्षये भवान् शुश्रूषमाणाय रहस्यामुपदिष्टवान्। सनत्कुमारं ब्रह्मर्षिं त्वामाहुर्वेदवेदिनः आगमानां तु वेत्तार सुब्रह्मण्यं सुरर्षभम्। केवलं नाम भेदोऽयं व्यक्तिभेदो न विद्यते सनत्कुमारस्कन्दश्च पर्यायौ तव तत्त्वतः। पुरा कुमारिलो नाम भूत्वा ब्राह्मणसत्तमः धर्मं वेदोदितं नाथ त्वं संस्थापितवानसि। जैनैर्व्याकुलिते धर्मे भगवन् द्रविडेषु च भूत्वा त्वं ज्ञानसम्बन्धो भक्तिं स्थापितवानसि। अधुना त्वं महाभाग ब्रह्मज्ञानस्य गुप्तये शास्त्रज्ञानेन सन्तृप्तैर्निरुद्धस्यागतोधराम्। सन्देहा बहवो नाथ शिष्याणां वारितास्त्वया इमं च मम सन्देहं निवारयितुमर्हसि। ज्ञानस्य चापि सिद्धीनां विरोधः किं परस्परम् उदाहो कोऽपि सम्बन्धो वर्तते मुनिकुञ्जरा। मयैवं भगवान् पृष्ठो रमणोऽनुतिपूर्वकम् गभीरया दृशा वीक्ष्य मामिदं वाक्यमब्रवीत्। सहजां स्थितिमारूढः स्वभावेन दिने दिने तपश्चरति दुर्दर्शं नालस्यं सहजस्थितौ। तपस्तदेव दुर्दर्शं या निष्ठा सहजात्मनि तेन नित्येन तपसा भवेत् पाकः क्षणे क्षणे। परिपाकेन काले स्युः सिद्धयस्ता तपस्यतः प्रारब्धं यदि ताभिः स्याद्विहारो
ज्ञानिनोऽपि च
यदा प्रपञ्चग्रहणे स्वरूपान्नेतरन्मुनेः सिद्धयः क्रियमाणाश्च स्वरूपान्नेतरत्तथा भवेन्नयस्य प्रारब्धं शक्तिपूर्णोऽप्ययं मुनिः
अतरङ्ग इवाम्भोधिर्न किञ्चिदपि चेष्टते
नान्यं मृगयते मार्गं निसर्गादात्मनि स्थितः सर्वासामपि शक्तीनां समष्टिः स्वात्मनि स्थितः अप्रयत्नेन तु तपः सहजा स्थितिरुच्यते सहजायां स्थितौ पाकात् शक्तीनाम् उद्भवो मदः परिवृत्तोऽपि बहुभिर्नित्यमात्मनि संस्थितः घोरं तपश्चरत्येव न तस्यैकान्तकामिता ज्ञानं शक्तेरपेदं यो मन्यते नैव वेद सः सर्वशक्तेभितः पूर्णे स्वस्वरूपे हि बोधवान् इति श्रीरमणगीतासु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीरमणान्ते वासिनो वासिष्ठस्य गणपते रूपनिबन्धे ज्ञानसिद्धिसामरस्य कथनं नाम एकादशोऽध्यायः Sri Ramana Gita, Chapter 11, on compatibility of Jnana and Siddhis. On the night of the 16th, when Bhagavan Ramana was alone, I approached the Guru, the great sage, the most eminent of the enlightened, who always abides in the self, the illustrious Bhagavan Ramana, now in human form, and sang his praises so as to be blessed with jnana, which is hard to gain. Bhagavan, in you alone are found supreme abidance in the self and the clearest intellect. You are the repository of all knowledge, even as the ocean is of all waters. O far famed in boyhood itself, in your 17th year, you gained the experience of the self, which is inaccessible even to the yogis. Who can describe you, O Lord, your state of being in which all these visible objects appear as mere shadows? To those drowning in this terrible samsara, tossed hither and thither, and struggling to cross this great suffering, you alone are the sovereign refuge. O Brahman, through God-given vision, I behold you again and again as Lord Subramanya, the best of Brahmanyas in human form. Lord, not on Swamimalai, nor on Ghatikachala, nor on top of Venkatachala do you now dwell. In reality, you are in Arunachala. O Lord, you taught in ancient days the secret of Bhuma Vidya, or the knowledge of being, to Maharshi Narada, who served you as a disciple. Those learned in the Vedas say you are Brahmarshi Sanat Kumara. Those learned in the Agamas acclaim you as Lord Subramanya, the chief of gods. Only the names differ, not the person. Sanat Kumara and Skanda are in reality but synonyms for you. Once before, born as Kumarila, the best of Brahmins, you re-established the dharma which was propounded in the Vedas. O Bhagavan, when Jains caused confusion in dharma, you came down as Jnana Sambandha in Dravida Desha and established the path of devotion. Now again you have come back to earth, O glorious one, to safeguard the knowledge of Brahman, obstructed by those who are satisfied with mere spiritual learning. Lord, you have removed many doubts raised by disciples. May you be pleased to clear this doubt of mine also. O Lord of Munis, are Jnana and Siddhis mutually incompatible, or is there some relation between the two? Thus praised and questioned by me, Bhagavan Ramana looked intently at me and said, one who is well established in Sahajasthiti performs by his very nature most sacred of tapas day by day. There is no tamas or sloth in Sahajasthiti. This most sacred of tapas is nothing but natural, effortless abidance in his self. By such incessant tapas, he experiences fullness of being from moment to moment. By such ripeness, siddhis may, in course of time, come to the seer, and if prarabdha lies that way, even a jnani may sport such powers. Just as to the sage the world appears as nothing but the self, even so the play of siddhis is regarded by him as nothing other than the self. If prarabdha does not lie that way, the sage, though full of power, is ever still as the waveless ocean. Abiding in his own natural state, he does not go seeking anything else. Abidance in the self is the sum total of all the powers or all the siddhis. Effortless tapas is termed the sahaja state. In that state, it is thought powers arise through ripeness of the soul. One firmly established in the self, though surrounded by many, performs awe-inspiring tapas. For him, there is no need of solitude. Only the ignorant think that jnana is devoid of power. A jnani abides in his real state of being, and to be in the real state of being is itself the treasure house of power and all round perfection. The jnani who abides in his real state of being is the treasure house of all the siddhis. This is the 11th chapter entitled On Compatibility of Jnana and Siddhis in Sri Ramana Gita, the Science of Brahman and the Scripture of Yoga, composed by Sri Ramana Bhagavan's disciple Vasishtha Ganapati Muni.